Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Oh, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, students.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So, when will you start construction?
Instruction on start. We'll teach on Wednesday. Anish.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, how many of you will submit construction?
So, on Friday, we need to submit it, sir.
Submit,
So,
sir.
how many students?
So
Yes, sir.
me, Priti, Cherisha, Tanishka, sir. And one second,
So,
sir.
even Diya Shri, sir.
English. Was Cherisha present today? Cherisha and Mariam,
No, sir.
Mariana,
No, sir.
Mariana.
So, Mariana was present today.
Okay, how many of you will send your test?
So, I
Sir,
sent
I
it.
sent, sir.
I got only Tanishka, Adia, and Lemula, and yeah. What about other students? Who got Adia?
So, I have a doubt in the answer paper which you have corrected and sent.
I'll send. I'll teach you. So I'll do that. Joanna didn't send. Dhriti, did you go through the class recordings? You were absent on Thursday, right?
Sir, sir, yes, sir. I practiced also, but then I didn't do the test. I was out of station.
Fine. Akansha, Mariam.
So yes, sir.
I was not well, so can I send it now?
Okay, Akansha, I'm asking your test paper, Akansha. Taking
So,
attendance. Where's your answer sheet?
sir, no, sir. Sir, I didn't write, sir.
You didn't do. DHP.
Sir, I had to complete a lot of record work, sir. I couldn't
Oh,
do.
that is
Next
fine.
time,
How long did it? Okay, fine. You're giving silly reasons. How long did it take for others? Tanishka, Adia, Lemila, and Shri? It would have hardly taken 15 or 20 minutes,
15
I guess.
minutes, sir.
Yeah,
Sir, half an
maximum
hour,
half
sir.
an hour. Maximum half an hour. Can't spend half an hour.
Hey,
That
sir.
too. Whatever I taught for 1 week. Yes, Lemila.
Can I log out at 6:25?
Fine. Okay, whoever has sent, I'll discuss the paper later. Okay. And Lemula, did you go through your answers? The mistakes, what you have done?
Sir.
All silly mistakes. Only Tanishka has got full. Sherlin 17. What about Adya? 16, right? 16 or 17?
Sir, I got 16, sir.
16. Silly mistakes. And Sherlin, all of you, can you all see the screen?
Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir.
Others? Okay.
So I'll send it by day, sir.
No, it's done now, Kanch. Whoever didn't send, please don't do it. Okay, next test. You all can attend on next Saturday. And this Saturday. There are 2 days holiday, right? Saturday and Sunday. Saturday at three or four I sent. If you can't do it, you all can skip this week's test. Send it next. Send it. Yeah, you all can do this week. Last week is done. Okay, Sherlin, for every question, for example, square root of okay, square root of 64. How do you find this? What is square root of 64, Sherlin?
8, sir.
8, right? So how many times you write 8?
Twice.
Twice. After that, out of twice, how many times you pick 8? You pair them and you take once, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then again, why do you add this square? For everything I've added, you thought this is a design. For all the answers you have written this. Is this a design?
No, sir. Just
By all the answers you have written this, Shalin. Not only this, for example, 144. Square root of 144 written square root of 12. For everything you have put this square root. I thought you misunderstood the meaning. What is this? What's the meaning of
So
this?
no, sir, simply.
Simply, how can you write simply? For everything you have written square root. Even for final answer you have written square root. Okay, you shouldn't write that.
Okay, sir.
Look,
Sir, in
whenever
my
you
last page of my test paper, sir, you're not like properly told where I went wrong, sir.
I didn't check that, Adya. I'll do it in the last. Okay. Only few students had
Yes.
sent, I guess. I think you sent. Akansha didn't send. Lemula. No, Lemula also didn't send. Who will send your test papers? Who will send it?
So I sent you my test paper.
No, not this, which I conducted. Your school test.
When I was like, when my parents were taking, our teacher told that you're not supposed to take
So
the.
yes,
In India, we
ma'am
not
didn't
allowed.
allow us, sir.
Okay, fine.
Sir, for us,
And
we allowed, sir.
Okay, if they allow you can take it so
so,
that I can go
strictly
through, right?
she said that before day only, she strictly said that your parents are not allowed to click pictures. I won't give the papers if you all click.
Fine, Akansha. And whoever has sent, I'll check that. I'll do it later. Yeah, look here, students. Sherlin, 8 square is given. How many times 8 is present here?
Sir,
Twice.
twice.
So, according to product law, there is multiplication. According to product law, what do you get? 8 to the power of 2. So, this square root and square root gets cancelled. You'll have to just write one value, that is 8. Okay, fine. We'll start with the next exercise. Exercise 3B, open page 42. All of you will open page 42.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah, what's your doubt, Sherlin?
Sir, first question is 4 marks, sir, but why have you given me 3
2
marks?
marks, 2 marks each. 2 marks each, right?
Yes, sir. Sir, like what mistake I have made, sir, in the first question?
Let me check.
Sir, even for me, sir, I want to know where and all I made mistakes.
Yeah, now where you all went wrong, I'll tell it in the last. Shalin, I have given only 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you see your final answer? For everything I've written square root. Check all your answers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the reason I've reduced. Okay, you shouldn't apply the square root in the last. And 7 by 2, you have to convert into mixed fraction. For that and square root, I reduced 1 mark. I've given only 3. And next, second question. Even second question is wrong. Okay, I'll discuss this later. First, we'll start the new topic. Whoever is sent, I'll discuss the answers in the last. Okay, open exercise 3B. Exercise 3B. Which method? Which method do we use in this?
Factor.
Oh, 3A is factoring. This is we use division method. Okay, we use division method. To factorize, we use division method. Okay, for square, the value increases, right? When you square a value, it increases. Okay, what about square root? For square root, it decreases.
Sir,
I'm using
decreases.
division method. And when you find the square root of any value, for example, 81. What's the square root of 81?
9, sir.
9 into 9, right? If you know the direct answer, you don't have to find prime factorization. You don't have to factorize. You can directly write 9 into 9 is 81. How many times 9 is present? Twice. So you just take 1. So can you see here? We always pair twice. Why do we pair it in twice? I mean, 2 times. Why do we pair numbers like this? What's the reason? What's the reason? Because what is square? What's the value of square?
So
Anything
two.
to the power of 2. Okay, base, anything to the power of 2. 9 square. 9 square is 81. Can you see a 9 square? What's the degree for this? 2.
So two.
That's the reason we pair twice. 2 numbers. You pair 2 like numbers, okay, which are same, and from that you take only one value, that is 9. Fine. Even in division method, look, now we'll start with division. 81. Let me take 64. 4761 in division method. How do you do this how do you factorize this? How do you find the square root of this? You take 4761. Then we use 2 or 3 tables, right? How do you factorize
Yes,
this?
sir.
Yes, sir.
18. So 3. 3 ones are 3. Get me the answer for this. Three ones are 3. Remainder 1. Bring down the 7.
So 1587.
Okay, this is factorizing. Okay, using prime factor method, you factorize like this. Then 3 5s are 15. To bring down. And look, how many numbers do we bring down? We bring only one number at a time, right? Remember, in normal division, we just bring one number at a time. Okay, 2, bring down 6. Then 3 8s are 24. Remainder 2, bring down 1. 3 7s are. You get 1587. Then again, factorize this 1587.
So 529.
Yes, 7 times, right? 7 or 3?
So 3 times so.
3 times. 3 5s are 15. 529. Then again 3 times table. Quickly try this, students. Factorize this.
Ones are 3.
Yeah, 3 ones are 3. Divide. Use division method.
So it has
7s are 21.
it in decimals. So
So 3
Okay, you
7s
don't
are
get it in 3, right? You don't get it in 3. Then use 7 times table.
No, we don't get it in 7 also, sir.
so yes so.
7. Okay, 4761.
Sir,
What
this is
about
the
last?
last answer, sir.
This is the last 11. Does it go in 11?
No so.
No, sir.
It doesn't even go in 11. So what's the question? Find the square root of 4761. 11, 13, 4, 9. Okay, it doesn't go in any of the number, but this is given 4761. Fine. In prime factorization, no, there is some value 529. Seventeen into 17. Check 17, students. Try 17. No, not 17. Even 17 doesn't work. 27 to 27. 625. Yeah, 23 goes. Okay. So how many times? 23 into 23. Fine. Okay, I'll do this. 23 goes. Even 23 is a prime number. So 17, 19, 23. Okay, this is given in textbook. So when you use prime factorization method, what are the numbers we get? 3 into 3 into
3
23.
into 3 into 23 into
Okay, from this you have to pair two values. Why do we pair? Because this is square, right? We are finding the square root. If it was cube root, for cube root, how many numbers we pair?
3 numbers, sir.
3. Remember that. Next, okay, next chapter is cube. For cube, you pair 3 values. For square, only 2 values. And from this, what do you take? You take 3 into
3 into 23.
23. Now multiply this,
So 69.
69. And Sherlin, look, we took only 3, right? 3 and 23. Sherlin, you're not supposed to write this. Okay, this gets cancelled. Okay, 69 is the answer. Now we'll do the same question. 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. Page number 42. Look at the first question. This is the first question, right? Any doubt in prime factorization method?
sir.
No, sir.
You all know how to factorize, yeah, using prime numbers. But 23, yeah, was a bigger number. Okay, look here. I'll explain why we use prime factorization method here. When we use 3, I've taught you only till 11, right? To use only 3, 5, 7, 11. Look, 23 was a bigger number. If at all you get such values for test, you would think that 529 won't be divisible by any number, right? And you'll skip the question. Okay, but 4761 is a perfect number. What's the reason? Why is it a perfect number? After factorizing, you get a whole number, right? 69, whole number. Now we'll use long division method. We got the answer as 69. We'll try using long division method. 4761. Okay, long division method. This is left, right? And this is right. Right hand side. So from right hand side, you have to pair two numbers, students. You have to pair two numbers. What's the reason? Why do we pair two numbers? Why do we pair two numbers?
Because we find
It's the square. We are finding the square root, right? We are finding the square root. Look. So 61 and 47 are two pairs. Two numbers. You pair like this. Now let's take the first pair. 47. This is long division method. From right, always from right. From this direction, you pair two numbers. Okay, so 61 and 47. You'll definitely get one question from long division method. It will be for 3 marks. Fine. Now look at 47. And did you all memorize 1 to 20 tables?
Oh, yes, sir.
Square, not tables, sorry, square and square roots.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now take 47 and give me a value which is equal to 47 or less than 47.
So
The perfect
36
number.
or 36.
Yeah, look here. 6. How much is 6 square?
So 36.
36.
What about 7 square?
So 49.
49.
5 square?
So 20.
25.
You're supposed to just take the perfect square numbers. For this long division method, we utilize perfect square numbers. Now 47. Do we have 47 here in the final answer?
Oh, no, sir.
So you're supposed to take 47, or if it's there, you take that. If not, lesser than that. Shall I take 49?
No, sir. We
No,
can take
then number 36. You can take 36, right? The number which is close. Okay. The number which is close to 47 is 36. And what's the value of 36? How do you get 36?
6 into
6 into 6. Okay, so you write 6 multiplied by 6. What is 6 6 are?
So 36.
36.
30.
Right? So you write it like this, 6 here and 6 in the quotient. 6 6 are 36. What's the remainder we get?
So 11, sir.
11. Now, in normal division, we bring down one number, but this is square. So you bring down both number at a time, 61. Okay. Till here, is it clear till here? We pair the values and we take perfect numbers. We try to take perfect numbers. If you don't have perfect numbers, perfect square numbers, we take less than the 36. Fine. Now what you do is, in the next step, 1161 is the value we have, and this 6, look, whatever you multiply 6 into 6. Now what you do in this step is, how much is 6 plus 6? You add
12,
both.
sir.
Yes, sir.
6 plus 6, you add 12.
12.
Okay, 6 plus 6, you add 12. Now, this becomes a division question. 1161 divided by 12. And you are supposed to insert a number. Look, you are supposed to divide 1161 and 12. Fine. Now, you are supposed to insert a number here next to 12 here. Whatever number you write here, the same number you have to multiply. For example, you take 12. Example, you put 2 next to 12. You have to multiply by 12 so that you get closer value to this. Just take first three numbers, 116. Which number shall I multiply to get 116? Shall I take 121 into 1? What is 121 into 1? It is 121. Okay. Just take a closer value, student. Still you get 1161. So there is 12 here. Shall I multiply with 5? I should write next to it. Yeah, next to right, I should write 5 and multiply by 5.
So 12 into 9.
Yeah, we'll start from smaller values. 12 into 5, what do you get? 5 5s are 25.
5 are 25.
5
5
2s are
2s are 10. 12. Carry 1. 5 and 5.
625.
620.
625 is greater or lesser?
Sir, lesser,
Lesser.
sir.
It's very less. Okay, try 12, 7. 7 and 7. Tell me what you'll get. 7 sevens are
So
49.
889.
Yes, 889, right?
Yes, sir.
889.
Yes, sir.
It is very
It's
less.
also
Even
less,
889
sir.
is best. Yes. So we'll do one thing. We'll try 9. So let's take 12, and the number which you add next to that, the same number you have to multiply.
So 1143.
No, multiply. 9 9s are 81.
Yes, sir.
So
So
1061.
So
You will get
1161,
1161.
sir.
Yeah, you'll get 1161. 9 9s are 81. 9 2s are 18. 18 plus 2 is 26. 9 1s are 9. 10 11. Are we getting the value? Yeah. So which number I have to write and multiply at the same time? Which number?
So
9. So look here. This 9, when I write here, the same 9 I have to multiply here. 9. So 129 into 9. How much is 129 into 9? 1161. The remainder is 0. What's the final answer?
69.
69. Aren't they same? The answers.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. This. Yes, Lemula.
Like for us, ma'am has written like below that 6, no, sir?
Below 6. Yes.
She has written other 6s. She has written 6 3 times.
6 3 times.
Yes, sir.
No, you can't write 6 3 times. You can, if you want, you can add plus 6 plus 6 is 12.
So she has written like that only.
Okay, it's not 3 times, twice. Is it like this? 6 plus 6? Okay, you can write it like, yeah. Now, did you all understand this? I'll explain again. But can you see here 69? Which method we used here? We used factorization method here.
So
Long
ma'am
division.
told that we can write it only for our reference, so it's not
Yeah, that is for your
compulsory.
reference. If you want, you can add plus 6. Write it for your reference. Okay, I'll teach you all again. Look here, once again. Don't write it down, students. First listen, try to understand the concept. Okay, you all tell me the first method. The question. First, what you're supposed to do, this is square root, right? You're finding the square root. So how many pairs? From right hand side, how many pairs? You group into 2 pairs, right? 2 numbers, 61 and 47. Okay, we group into 2 pairs and take the first pair, 47. Which value is close to 47? Give me a perfect square which is close to 47.
So 6 into 6, 36.
6 6 are 36, right? Yeah. So look here, listen carefully. 6 into 6. What is 6 6 are? 36.
36.
What's the remainder? What's the remainder we get?
11, sir.
11. And bring down both the values. For normal division, we bring down only one. This is square. You're finding the square root. So bring down both, 61. Now what you do is, 6 is given. Can you see these two? The quotient, whatever quotient you get, you have to add it here. What is 6 plus 6? 12. This is for our reference. Whatever you get, the quotient value, the new quotient, whichever you get, write it here. 6 plus 6, 12. Now you have to add a number, student. Remember this, you have to add number. Whatever number you're going to add here, right here, the same number you have to multiply. So we took 12 into which number did we add next to 12? 9. 9 nines are 81, 9 twos are 18, 26, 9 ones are 9, 11. So which number you're supposed to write here and multiply? 9. Okay, so what is the answer we get? 1161. What's the remainder? 0. Until you get remainder 0, you keep doing it. So what's the final answer we get? What's the quotient final answer? 69. Understood? Any doubt in this long division method?
Sir, can you explain the second step once again, sir, after you're done?
Yes, after the
Excuse
This
me,
one,
sir, I have a doubt.
yeah, what is it, the history?
Sir, after we subtract 47 minus
Yeah, 47 minus
answer as 11, why do we bring both the numbers down, sir? 61.
This is square root, right? How many numbers we pair? In square root, how many
Sir,
numbers
we
we
pair
two
two
numbers.
numbers.
So you can't take one single number. From I told you right in the beginning, from right hand side, this is right hand side. From right hand side, you have to pair two numbers. So 61 becomes one pair and 47 becomes another pair. Right? Okay, now take you after pairing from right hand side, start from left, 47. 6 into 6 is 36. Close. Okay, fine. What if it was like this? 49. Which is close to 49?
Plus 11 into 7, 49.
Yeah, 7 into 7.
Plus,
Can I take directly 7 into 7 is 49?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can take. You can't take lesser than that. You can't take 6 into 6 because we are getting exact 49, right? Perfect square.
Yes.
yes,
Okay,
sir.
that's the reason. Now the actual question was 47. So can I take 7 into 7 here? It becomes 49. The value is greater, right?
So the value becomes greater.
Yeah. So we take 6 into 6. 6 into 6 is 36. Remainder is 11. Now how many numbers should I bring down? There's already a pair. This is a pair.
Yes, sir.
61 is a pair.
Need
No, 60.
61 is a pair, sir. So you need to bring down 60.
Bring down both 61. Next, whatever quotient we got, to add it here. 6 plus 6. What is 6 plus 6? 12.
12, sir.
Now again, this is a square root. That's the reason we take equal numbers. No, I should take some number here and here. Why do we take the same number? Because this is square root. You have to pair the equal numbers. What is square root of 9? 3 into 3.
3
3
into
3s are 9. That's the reason we take same value. Whatever you write next to 12, the same thing you have to multiply. Okay, so whatever you write next to 12, same thing. Let me take 5. 125 into 5. Sherlin, try this. 125 into 5. Until we get close value to this, 1161. You have to keep trying with different numbers. What do you get for this, Sherlin?
So 605.
Okay, 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10, 12. 625, right? Is
Yes.
625 close to 1161? It's very less,
No, sir.
right? It's very less. So next you'll try with 7, 8, 9. So when I tried with 9, the same number I have to multiply, right? Because it is square. We have to pair the same numbers. So 9, 129 into 9. You try this, you multiply, you get 1161. Okay, 1161. This is
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So if we don't get zero after solving the question, so if we don't
It's not
get
a
zero,
perfect square. When you factorize 10, what do you get? When you factorize 10, what do we get for 10? Or let me take 7. When you factorize 7, what do you get?
uh, so
Three,
one
sir. Sorry, not 7. We'll take 12. What do you get for 12? 2 6 are 12. 2 3s are 6. 3 1s are right. So is 12 a perfect number? Is it a
no,
perfect? No. Why isn't it a perfect square? Yes, Tanishka, why isn't 12 a perfect square number?
so because you don't get 12 when you
Because
like
for 2 we get a pair and for 3 the pair is missing, right? The
yes,
same number
sir.
is missing. So any number if it's missing, we don't get a pair. This is not a perfect square. The same thing, if you get any remainder, will it become a perfect square? No. Okay,
No,
until you get remainder 0. If you get any remainder, it's not a perfect square. Okay, so 69, 4761 is a perfect square number until you get 0. For example, you get 1160 here. What's the remainder we get for this? What's the remainder?
one, sir.
1. All of you look at the screen, students. Yeah, look at the screen. 1. Right? Okay, which number I'm supposed to add here? What's the new quotient we got?
9, sir.
9.
Thank you.
So don't add 69. Remember this. Don't add 69. Add the new quotient 9 plus 9. So what do you get? 129 plus 9 is
So
138.
138.
Is 138 divisible by 1? Is it
No,
divisible? Practically, it's not
no, sir.
divisible. Therefore, whenever you get remainder, anything apart from 0, okay, lesser values, 4764, this won't be a perfect square number. You'll definitely get perfect square. They'll give you all such values. Okay. Yeah, take
Okay,
this
sir.
down. Yes, Lemula.
So, if it's like number one and all, we can directly write it as not a perfect square, or should we again multiply, sir?
No, what is the concept? What is the question? Find
Root of 4761.
what? Find square root, right? So you have to get the complete answer. Have they asked us to check whether it's a perfect square or not? Is the question like that? No. If they tell us to check whether it's a perfect square or not, if you get remainder as 1, then is it a perfect square?
Sir.
No. Then you write no. 4761 is not a perfect square. Okay, but here they didn't ask whether it is perfect square or not. We have to find the answer. So you'll definitely get 0 and 69 is the final answer. So let me remove this. 129 into 9. Yeah, we'll try the next question. You understand. 7744. Yes, Sherlin? Who are 12?
Sir, sir, very sorry, sir. Like, how did you get that 9? That part I'm unable to understand.
Which one?
Sir, you got 9, no, sir. Like, what?
9. I didn't get. I multiplied. You have to try with different numbers. Look here. Till here, is it clear? 1161.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now look here. 1161 and 12. This is a new question. So here you have to multiply two values. Next to 12, you have to add a value, and the same value you have to multiply in order to get 1161. Okay, so I started with 5. I took 12. I added 5 here. The same thing I multiplied. 125 5 into 5.
Okay, sir, I got it.
Anything closer. Look, 9 is not the exact value. I don't know 9. I don't know whether it is 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just random values. We use random values to find the answer. Okay,
Okay,
I'll
sir.
try the next question. Try the next one. What's the second question in the textbook?
Sir, double seven
Seven.
double four 7744.
It's the same question. Yeah, 7744. Try that. Yeah, Joanna, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, try the next question. Is 7744. So start pairing from right hand side. How do you pair this 7744? How do you pair
So
this? 4
seven,
and
seven we
7.
pair, and then four,
Yeah,
four.
from right hand side, always from right. We have 2 4 and 2 7. Now take the left value, which is close to 77.
We can take 11, sir.
Sir, 8 square.
Is 11
Eight.
11 just 77?
No, sir. 8 square is
Perfect square.
So
Perfect square.
8.
Yes. 8
8, sir.
square, 9 square. 8 square is 64, 9 square is 81. Which one shall I take, Lemula? Perfect square,
64.
64. Can I take 81?
Sir.
81 is greater than 77. So take the same value. We don't have 77, so take lesser value. Look, 77, it doesn't mean 11 into 7. You have to take perfect square. And again, I repeat, student, why do we take perfect square? Because you're finding the square root. Lemula, can I take 11 into 7? Write it as 11, 7, the 77.
Sorry.
No. You have to take the perfect square numbers. You can take 8. So let me write 8 here and 8. Yes. Adia, are you doing it?
Yes,
Playing?
sir.
I can hear background
So
noises.
now,
Just
sir, my brother, sir, is annoying me from that
okay.
time.
Mute your call, Adia. Yeah, 8 8 are 64 students. What's the remainder?
13. So
Do it
13.
along with me. Yeah, you'll answer and do it along with me. Remainder is 13. Right? Okay. Now you can't bring one number. This is square root. You have to bring the pairs down. 44. Okay. After this, the second step is the same number you have to add. Which number you're supposed to add? Plus 8.
So plus
Sir, we
Right? 16.
13.
Now look at this. 16 is given. Now just take these three numbers, first three numbers. Look at this, students. Take first three numbers. Now, next to 16, you're supposed to write a number. Next to 16, you're supposed to write and multiply. Which one shall I take? Which gets less than 134?
Sir, 8, sir.
Sorry, take 1
8.
1 1 3 3 4. Okay, try from 5 6. You have to write a number here. The same number you have to supposed to write it here. Shall I take 5?
No, sir,
Start
8.
from 5.
8,
8 should come, sir.
Okay, if you
sir.
want, okay, 8. How come are you all checking seeing the answer from notes or textbook?
No, sir.
So,
Then how come direct answer 8?
yeah.
So I saw it before, sir.
Okay, in the last, can you see 4? So when you multiply 8 8, you'll get 64, last number. So try from 5. 5 is a middle term, middle number. So try from 5. 5 5s are 25. 5 6 are 30.
825, sir.
Yes, you get 825 is very less. 825 is very less. So instead of trying 6 7, you can try 8. 168 into 8. And again, whichever number you write here, the same number has to be multiplied. Because this is square root. You have to write it in pairs, equal numbers. What do you get?
Sir,
You
8
get
and
1.
8.
1344. Is any remainder left?
Sir, no, sir. 8
No,
8 is.
No. Remainder is 0. So what's the answer? 88.
80.
Yeah, this is long division method. This is very easy. It is easier than prime. If you use prime factorization method for 7744, it would take very long. In this, within few minutes, you can get the answer. 88 is the answer. We'll try the third. Who did get this? All the students, did you all get it? Mariam answered.
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Akansha, is Akansha online? Dhriti, Akansha.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I answered, sir.
Okay, next you all have to answer 15129. Try 15129. Shall I erase
Sir,
this? Yes, yes, Shalin. Tell me.
so what about breaks, sir?
What's the time? Okay, take 5 minutes break at 6:20. We'll continue at 6:20.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Shall we continue? Is the screen visible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, try the next question.
Yes,
This.
sir.
Yeah, and look at this, students. In both, Tanishka had asked how to differentiate. I mean, how to do whether if they give a question to do it in long division method or factorization. Okay, they'll mention find the square. Just a minute. Okay, they'll give you earlier. Find the square root of this using which method is this? Which method did we use?
So division.
Division method. If it is division, they'll give you division method. If not, factorizing prime factor method, division method. Or same question using prime factorization method. Is Tanishka, is your doubt clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they'll mention find the square root of this any value using division or prime factor method. And whatever method they mention, you have to write it, student. Whichever is easier, you do it, you get 0. For example, today Lemula, when I corrected Lemula's paper, she's written her own question. Is Lemula online?
So no, sir. She left the meeting.
Look, in the test I had given 11/3/4. She's taken 11/3/44. And the answer is correct. Will she get full marks? Should I give her full marks for this?
No,
Tell me,
sir.
if you copy the question, you get, yeah, if you copy the question wrong, you'll get 0. Even if this answer is correct, even if this answer is right, you'll get 0 because the question is different. Fine. So do it accordingly. Yeah, try this 15129. Use division method. Try this
Excuse me,
question.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, these division type of questions, they'll ask this for 3 marks, right, sir?
Yeah, 3 marks. Whether it is
4 marks.
division or prime factor method for both 3 marks.
Yes.
If the value is smaller, for example, if the value is smaller, 2 marks. If it is like this, they'll ask you for 3 marks.
Yes.
Okay, 15129. Yeah, Dhriti, what's the first step, Dhriti? I'll ask one by one. Dhriti,
Yes, sir.
yeah, what's the first step?
Sir, division.
Yeah, I know it's division. What's the first step? What do we do?
So, should I tell the answer, sir?
What's the first step? I've taken 15129. What should I do? From reverse, I've taught you, right? I think you didn't concentrate. From reverse, what are you supposed to do? Look at Dhriti. In calculator, you type this, you get direct answer. Shall I
Yes.
type in calculator and write the direct answer? Is it correct?
No, sir.
No,
No,
you
sir.
have to use long division method. What's the first step, students? Okay, Akansha,
So,
what's the first step?
Yes, sir.
What's the first step?
So yes, sir. We split numbers, sir. Like
No, yeah,
first we
not split,
divide
pair. Pair. The first one is not split. We pair how many numbers?
pairs, sir.
Two
Pair.
numbers.
Two
If
numbers,
you
sir.
want, just take down the students. Pair two numbers, first point. Any given question, pair two numbers from which side? Left or right? From
So
right.
from one second, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. From right.
Which is left and which is right in this number? 1 is left and 9 is right.
Right,
Right.
sir.
Correct? So start from right hand side. 1 is on the left hand side, 9 is on the right hand side. Start from 9. Pair two numbers, Dhriti. Which are the two numbers? 29 is one pair, then
51, sir.
51 is another pair, then 1 is left. For
Yes.
1, we don't have any pair, no problem. We'll start from 1. This is the first step. Second step, which is closer to 1? Do we have any value closer to 1?
So
No. We
one,
can take 1 into 1. What is 1 into 1?
one, sir.
One, sir.
Reminder?
Zero.
0. Then which number you
And
bring
then
down?
we put one, sir.
51, sir.
Yeah. So 0, 51, I'll just write it as 51. Okay, second step is done. Look, first step is to pair. First step, we pair from right. Pair from right. And what's the second step? We find the perfect square. If you don't get perfect square, you can add 1 into 1 is 1 perfect square.
Yes,
What's
sir.
the third
So you
step?
said me to answer this question, sir.
Yes, Akansha, you were silent,
Yes,
so I
sir.
started asking others. Okay, next. After 1, what
Uh,
are you supposed to do? Whatever you get in quotient, you have to add
so
here.
we need
Plus
to add
minus.
the which is plus 2, and for 51
And
we need to
you have to
add
write a number.
any number, sir.
Okay. Start adding numbers, students. Take 2 and start adding numbers. Shall I take 3? 23 into 3?
Yes, sir.
3 3s are 9, 3 2s are
Oh
6. You
no,
get
sir.
69.
It's
So
69,
69, so
sir.
it's not
It's
correct.
rated. So which one should I take? 3 or
So
2?
2
Two,
into
sir.
20.
So 22.
So
22
22.
into 2. Yes.
So
Try
two,
22.
So
So
44, sir.
44, sir. So
Good.
44,
44.
sir.
Right?
so 2
Yeah.
into 25.
44, right? 22 into 2 is
24.
40,
So
44.
So 24 into
25
so
into
we get 15.
so no, sir, no, sir.
Is it
Yes,
wrong?
sir. So no, sir,
22.
no, sir.
Then what are you saying,
Sir,
students?
no, sir. I got confused, sir. Like Tanishka said, it is 25 into 2.
So
So
I don't
actually, we
2
have to
into
have the same
25.
digit
Look here.
numbers. Sir. So I got
25
confused.
into 2. I told you all this is square root. You have to use same numbers. 25 into 2 is 50. You write 50 here, you'll get full marks. Is it correct?
No, sir.
No,
Yeah.
sir.
This is squaring, square root. Same numbers. 22 into 22. Whatever number you write next to 2, the same number you have to multiply. Okay, this is the concept. If you write 25 into 2, you'll get 0. Okay, 22 into 22 is 44. Reminder?
7, sir.
7, sir.
7, sir.
Then bring down both the numbers. 2, 9. Okay, next. After this, which number you're supposed to add here?
So
What's
22 and
So 2,
12,
sir.
sir. 2 and
plus
12,
not
sir.
12.
Sorry, 2 and
New number.
22, sir.
Not the old value, just the new quotient what you get.
Yes, sir.
22 plus 2.
2, sir.
Look, here I've added plus 1. Here I've added plus 2 because only the quotient, whatever new number you get, that you're supposed to add. 22 plus 2 is
24, sir.
24. Now take 24 and add a number. For example, let me take 2 and 2. Multiply this. Same number. You have to write the same number next to it and multiply with the same number.
So 22,
So 242 into
484. 484 is less, very less, right?
So 243, sir.
243, sir.
so
Good.
243 into 2 is 729, no, sir.
Yeah, 243 into not 2, Akansha, 243
sir.
into, yeah, 3.
Yes, sir.
3 are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 2s are 6, and 7. So which number I'm supposed to add here? Here and in the quotient?
3, sir.
The 3.
So
3
1,
here.
2, 3 the answer.
Yeah, the answer is 123, 729 and 0. So what's the perfect square? Square root of this? What's the square root of 15129? 123.
123.
Yes. Look, everywhere, wherever I marked here, I've multiplied into pairs. Let me highlight this. If you don't multiply into pairs, your answer is wrong. Look, when I took 2, okay, I multiplied here with this 2. Then when I multiplied with 3 here, okay, 3, and same here. When I wrote 3, I have to multiply with 3. These are like terms. I mean numbers, same numbers, 2, 3, and all these values. Done. So what kind of numbers are these? First, second, and third. What numbers did we use? Types of numbers. What kind of number is this? Is it a decimal, integer, fraction? The question, what type of number is this?
So, whole number.
Don't know.
Whole
Yeah, it's an integer or a whole number, right? It's a complete number. Do we have any decimal here? No, it's a
no,
complete
sir.
number. So from fourth question, shall we try the fourth question? What number is given in the fourth question? Decimal number. 0 point, yes, 2916. Then shall I erase this division?
Yes,
Shall I erase?
Yes, sir.
Now you all have to answer this. Yeah, copy this question. 0 point. It's the same type. Don't remove the decimal. Write it along with the decimal point. 0.2916. What's the first step? Pair.
So,
Pair
we
from
need to pair it,
right.
sir.
pair from right.
So 16 becomes one pair, 29 becomes another pair, 0 point is left. So do we have any perfect square for 0?
No,
0
sir.
point.
No,
So what you do is write the 0 point as it is. Fine. And start with 29. 0 point doesn't make any sense, right? It does. We don't have any perfect value. So this 0.9, just write it in the quotient. Now start from 29. What's the
5
perfect number?
is
Yes, 5.
25.
Correct.
5
5.
is 25.
5 are 25.
The fourth.
4. Bring down which one? Which value?
So 16. 1 and 6.
1 and 6. Then after writing this,
Sir,
the second you have to add. Add what?
add
5 and 5, sir. Which is 10.
Yes. Okay, now take 10. Sorry, 0 point. What was the question? 2916, right? Yes. Now take 10. Add a number next to it and multiply so that you get close to 416. Which number is that? Start from 2, 3, 4.
4,
Yes.
sir.
Another 4. Shall
So
I add
1
4?
not.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
104 into 4. Multiply this. Again here, I'm telling you all the same thing. It is a perfect square. That's the reason we take same values. Don't multiply 104 into 5, 104 into 7. Don't keep trying all such values. It has to be a perfect
Sir,
square.
it's
Yeah,
416.
416, right?
Yes, sir.
416. You get direct value. You don't have to remove the decimal. What's the final answer?
0.5.
0.5.
0.54, sir.
Akansha, while writing the final answer, you shout. In between calculation, you don't answer.
Sir, I was answering for this question, no, sir.
Okay, fifth one. You tell me the fifth one.
Okay, sir. 1 second, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me write. Let me write. Shall I erase this? Any doubt in this decimal number? What kind of number is this? Question.
Sir,
What kind of
decimal,
question?
sir.
It's a decimal
Sir,
question. Yes.
So yes, so only the decimal part, like you put the 0 point on the top. No, so only that one can you explain, sir?
0.4. Look, 0.4. Does it have any value? Let me erase this. Okay. If I don't write that, what is a perfect square for 0? It is 0 only, right?
0 only, sir.
0, 0 is a 0. Then again there is a point here. What should I do with the point?
So add take the
Write it in the
thing.
quotient.
Yes, sir.
Write it in the quotient. Then you bring down 29. Look, all this is unwanted, right? We don't require all this. Instead of wasting time, what we do? Whenever there is 0 point, just write it in the quotient
Okay, sir.
and start with this 2916. Fine. Look, next question is important, student. Next question is important. Copy the next question. Fifth one. What's the time? Okay, last question. And sixth and seventh, you'll have to try it for home. Yes.
Sir, teacher, sir, for the second question, sir, she first, since it's decimal, sir, she wrote 2916 divided by 10,000, and then she divided without a decimal, and at the last she placed the decimal, sir.
No, that is not long division method. That is not division. That is factorizing method.
Sir, but our
Ma'am,
teacher didn't say that.
the same. Okay, I'll do that. I'll teach you
Yes, so she
tomorrow.
divided without the.
I'll teach now. With the decimal, I'll teach you all. With the decimal, it's very easy. You don't have to divide anything. Look at this. How many decimals does it have?
Yeah.
How many decimal numbers? 6, right? Okay, start pairing this. Start pairing this. First, which pair? 25 is one pair, then
So 25, 12 and 0, 0.
and 0. Okay, we have 0 point here. So what shall I write in the numerator? I mean, the quotient?
0
0.
point.
0 point.
Okay, there is again two zeros here. If it's 2 0, you remember this concept. When there is 2 0, you don't have to write two zeros here. When there are
Only
two
one
pairs, how
zero,
many
sir.
zeros you have to write? Only
1
one.
0.
So
Okay, if it is 4 zeros like this, how many zeros we write in the quotient?
2 0, sir.
Two zeros. Make a note of this. Because this is square root, number of zeros also will reduce when you write it in the quotient. So for first zero, it is as it is. And for second pair, you don't have to write two zeros. You have to write only one. Then from 12, 25, it's a regular calculation. Take a number which is close to 12.
So
You can start.
3.
Look here.
3,
Look here.
3
Look.
and 9.
So
Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. Like this. Bring down 12. Start from here. Which is close to 12.
9, sir. 3 3s are 9.
Yeah, correct. 3 3s are 9. Yeah, tell me, Akans. You can start like this, or you can directly start from here. Anything is fine. Okay, 3 3s are 9. What's the remainder?
9, sir. 3 is the reminder, sir. We carry, we take it down, so 325. So
Next,
9, 3 plus 3 is 9, and we need to add a number.
yeah, add a number which gets close to this.
Yes, sir.
Add a number and multiply. Not add, write a number next to it and multiply.
So,
Sorry, 3 3 is 6. It's not 9.
sorry, 6, sir. Sorry, sir.
It's not
Sorry, sir.
multiplication,
Sorry,
it is
sir.
addition. 3 3s are 6. Okay,
Sorry.
write a number next to it and multiply, students. Look, you have to
So
be
5,
careful.
sir.
This 5. 65 into 5 is
325, sir.
325. So which
325, sir.
number I'm supposed to write here? 5. 65 into 5 is
5, sir.
325.
So the
Look here.
answer is 0.035.
0.035. It is very simple. You don't have to remove point, don't have to multiply by 10,000. If you compare this with prime factorization method, that is long. This is very simple. Within 1 minute, you can find the answer. 0.035.
yes, sir.
Okay, I'll explain this again. Look here for the last time. 0. 0, 0. These values are given. Okay, let me take another 0, another 2 zeros here. 0.001125. Now tell me, how do you solve this?
Sir, on
So 0
quotient we
point
get
as it is, or
First, first,
zeros are there,
first pair the
so
values.
divide to zero.
First pair the values. 2.
sir 25
So
and
11,
11 1,
11, sir.
2 0.
Yes, 2
0,
zeros, 12.
0.
No, no. 25 is one pair, 12 is 1, 2 zeros, and 2 zeros. Okay. For 0 point, I write as it is. For this 2 0, how many zeros should I write?
2, sir.
1.
1, sir.
sir
And for this pair,
1
1, sir.
1. That's it. Don't write 4 zeros in the question. Then you can start. You can draw a line. You can draw a line, bring down 12, and you can start like this. If not, from the beginning, you can start it here. Which one is close? 3. 3 threes are 9.
the 3
Remainder
3s are
is,
9
yeah.
3s.
After this, plus,
Sir, after this we add 3 plus 3 which is 6
6.
and then we
Yeah, then take
sir,
6.
let me, check
Write a
the
number
answer.
next to it and multiply with the same number.
5,
So you get 25. 5.
5, sir.
65 into 5 is 325. What's the final answer? 0.0035. Okay, shall I erase this? Done?
Yes.
0.0035
Yes.
is the. Yeah, practice next to 6th and 7th one is for homework. And how many questions you'll have? 7 questions, right? 7 main.
So no,
Sir,
sir, only 4 mains.
in third main, the fourth sum, fifth sum, and the sixth sum is
Okay.
cancelled.
4th, 5th, 6th is cancelled then.
Yes, sir, and then the sixth main is cancelled. The seventh
Okay.
main is cancelled.
Everything
The
is
eighth
cancelled.
is cancelled. Sir,
From
the eighth main is
So from
cancelled.
fifth main, everything from fifth main, only 11 from fifth main everything is cancelled except 11th and
Fifth
13th.
main is there, sir.
Okay, fine. 5th main is there. 6th
So no,
onwards.
sir, fifth main is not there.
The Kancha, you is not in class, ma'am. Solve it.
I was there. I only marked.
So
You.
5th main
Okay,
is
tomorrow
there.
you ask your teacher. Okay,
It
ask
is
your
there,
teacher
sir.
again.
Solved.
Yeah, tomorrow you can confirm.
I'll just
Fine.
ask
So
tomorrow.
no, sir. Ma'am solved it today, sir.
Sir, it's there, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. Instead of fighting, you'll ask tomorrow, confirm once again and let me know. Okay, this was long division method, students. If it was prime factor method, how do we solve this? When there are 2 zeros, how many zeros we take? 1 zero outside, right?
1-0.
And we just factorize 1125. You factorize
One
1125, you get 35. Okay, you try this, you'll definitely get 35. So prime factorization method or division, both are easy. It depends on question. If they tell you to use prime factorization method, factorize. If not, use division method. Okay.
Excuse
Yeah,
me,
that's
sir.
for today. 6th and 7th one is for homework. Yes.
Sir, can
Good.
I leave, sir?
Yes, surely.